Hello Class 6, welcome back to another session of computer class. This is your Avijit sir, and today I'll be presenting you the topic Internet Online Surfing. Evolution of communications. Now, what we are using today, what were the development? Today we are using mobile phones. Before, what were the communications? What were the milestones of development of modern forms of communications? So, the development of communication actually started from 6000 BC. BC is before Christ. So, the first way of communication was through drums, which was developed in Africa. Now, you might have seen in movies that beating the drums and sending the messages in the locality. So that was developed in Africa. So message could travel as fast as 100 miles per hour. Next, 2000 BC, a courier service was developed in Egypt. The pharaohs personally carried written messages. In 500 BC, postal system was developed in Persia. Philippides ran 26 miles from Athens to Marathon to deliver a single word message, victory. So just to give a single word message, he ran 26 miles from Athens. Next, 200 BC, smoke signals was developed in China, and these messages were used to communicate along the Great Wall of China. 59 AD. AD is Anno Domini. So, a newspaper was developed in Rome, that is in Italy. Julius Caesar publishes Acta Diurna on stone slabs. Then we come to the 12th century, where a pigeon carriers was developed in Egypt. The sultans uses these services as an official postal service. In 1840s, telegraph was developed by Samuel Morse. This initiates a long-distance codes. In 1876, telephone was developed by Graham Bell. Voice communication begins. 1946, mobile phone was developed, and this initiates long-distance code communications. 1971, email was developed. Electronic mail was developed by Ray Tomlinson. The first ever email was sent. 1992, text messages was developed. The first text message was sent in 1992. That machine was actually known as pager, through which text messages was sent. 1995, internet phone, VocalTech, voice over internet protocol was launched. 2004, Facebook was developed by Mark Zuckerberg, and social networking enables the world to come closer. See how the communications started in 6000 BC. It started with drum, and now we are in Facebook. Let's see the other years. 2006, Twitter was developed by Jack Dorsey. He was a student from New York University and he started tweeting or Twitter. 2008, 3G, third generation technology was developed. It was launched in December in India. 2012, 4G, that is fourth generation technology was developed and it was launched in April in India. 2016, Volt, Reliance Jio developed is Volt, so launches a voice call on the internet. 2017, 5G Lite, more than 200 carriers launched Volt A. 2020, so we are in 2020, 5G, fifth generation technology was developed and is expected to become a reality. So we can imagine it started 6000 BC and now we are in 2020. So how the mode of communication developed. Computer network. Now when two or more computers are connected to each other to share resources such as printer, modem, and exchange files and informations and for electronic communications. The computer on a network may be linked through cables, telephone lines, radio waves, satellite, infrared, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So network in simple word it means when more than one computers are connected with each other. Now why these computers are connected? These computers are connected to share the resources, the hardware devices like printer and modem. Say you have got 50 computers in your classroom and you have one printer or one modem. So you can share that. But while you give a printing command, the first to give he will be getting the first printout, and thereafter second, third, and fourth simultaneously. Not only that, one can also exchange files or documents by sitting in his own computer. So we can share the informations from one computer to another. But how these computers are connected? There are different ways of connecting the computers. If you're in the classroom, then generally it is connected through cables, and if you're working in internet, then it's connected through telephone lines, radio waves, satellites, infrared. Bluetooth is also a mode of sharing your informations from mobile phone to maybe a laptop or computers supporting Bluetooth. And Wi-Fi you have generally seen in your schools, in railway stations, where you not required for a cabling or any cables. You can just connect it through Wi-Fi connections, and you can, and the speed is much faster in compared to other mode of communications like telephone or cables or satellites. Now these are the different types of networking, that is ring topology, star topology, then bus topology. So these different types of topology means how you can arrange the computers. The ring topology is in ring form. Okay. Types of computer network. Now there are 4 types of computer network: LAN, that is local area network; MAN, that is metropolitan area network; WAN, wide area network; and PAN, that is personal area network. Now I'll just explain one after another the different types of network. Next is local area network. Now what is local? You can see the picture. You can see the computers are connected through cables. So when one computer is connected with another computer within its locality, then it is known as local area network. Within locality means it's a very short span or distance. It may be within your schools or within 2-meter distance. That type of connection is known as local area network or within its locality. It is limited to a comparatively smaller area, and it is generally limited to a small geographic area such as school, a laboratory, a building, or a campus. Next is metropolitan area network. Now when one computer is connected with another computer within its metropolitan cities, is known as metropolitan area network. That means it is little larger. It will cover little more geographic area. Now it is a computer network that usually covers larger area than LAN. For example, a network that connects 2 offices in a city or neighborhood area is one of the examples of metropolitan area network. Next is PAN, personal area network. Generally what we do in our homes, we can make our own connection through routers. So it is a computer network organized around a person. It is used for communication between devices such as phones, personal digital assistant, PDA, printers, and laptops that are in close proximity. So you can use these networks to transfer files, photos, and so on between the various devices. So we are no more dependent on a Wi-Fi or other form of communications. So we can easily do it in our home through routers. Next is wide area network. A wide area network is the biggest network. So when one country's computer is connected with another country's computer, it is known as wide area network. Now it connects larger geographic area. Dedicated transoceanic cabling or satellite uplinks may be used to connect this type of network, and this internet is most common type of WAN. So whatever we are doing in internet, we are doing through WAN. We can send the informations from one part of the country to another part of country, or we can easily access the websites that are kept on a particular, say, ISPs, that is internet service provider. So we can easily get all the web pages throughout the country, and it covers a wider area of network or wider geographic area that is dedicated through transoceanic cabling or satellites. So it is generally connected through satellites, that is wide area network. So these are the different types of networks, and it's one of the important chapter on networking. So you just got some idea or some meaning of the different types of networks. So I hope everybody understood the lesson. Now we'll soon meet in the next session in the same chapter. Till then, take care. This is your Abhijit sir signing off. Thank you.